What's up with you? You already know what it is. Just to exist isn't living. And I want to answer this question today. So the question comes and it says, how much does it cost to start a home care agency? So I'm going to break this thing down because it's going to vary from state to state. So just depending on your state, it's going to kind of level up the money and or decrease the money. So I'll say this, like in California, the license fee is one of the highest. So in California, you're spending on the license fee, I think it's 5,000 plus, maybe like 5,600 right now. So depending on that and what state you're in, I mean, that will probably be one of your most expensive things, maybe the license fee. But a lot of fees in a lot of different states, they're not that high. You know, like in Connecticut, it's $375. In Texas, it's about $2,600. So different states is going to be different. But I'll say this. The other stuff that comes with it, like, you know, like getting your foundational stuff and, getting your company up and running, I mean, it's not going to be no crazy amount trying to jump into this game. So if you think about it like this, if you were to do a trucking company, you had to have some capital, or you would have to go get the capital because you need vehicles. So that's either you leasing or you buying them outright, but you're spending like hundreds of thousands of dollars. So let's just take California, for instance, and just say, all right, if I had to spend $5,000 on the license and then trying to get my business, all the other stuff, you know, your website, your logo stuff, all the documentation, literally, a lot of that stuff is not going to even cost you that much because I show you where to go to get this stuff for like pennies on a dollar, and it's quality. So your most expensive thing right now you're probably looking at is maybe the licensing fee. But like I said, California is the highest. Of course, it's Cali. I mean, you can't get away from that. You get what I'm saying? But so anything lower than that, any other state that's under California, it's gonna be cheaper. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of just got to factor that stuff in. But how much is going to cost you? Well, it's just going to depend on you, depend on your taste, depend on how much money you want to spend. Like, do you want to get up and running and have a quality look and still keep it affordable? Or are you one of those people who like to just spend a lot of money, because you think that spending a lot of money is the way to go? So, so it's not really a direct answer, like one answer for that. But I would say this, it's cheaper than the tuition going to college, because you paying what? Now it's probably even crazier, but 25 to 30,000, maybe 40, 50, I don't even know now, trying to get to college each year. So you do the calculations over 4 years, and how much money have you made? So even at an investment at, let's just say 10 grand, if you had to put up 10 grand to get your company up and running, would it be worth it to you? 10 grand you're investing in yourself to have an actual business that can operate and you can make money from. The trucking company, cool. I know people that's making big money doing that, but like I said, you're going to have a whole lot of capital. With home care, you don't have to have this major capital. You don't have to come in with it. I literally bootstrapped my whole company, rolling money over from the job that I was working to fund my home care agency. And I was making okay money, but I wasn't making a whole bunch. I didn't have just liquid money just sitting in my account. So you don't need a ton of money to get this thing up and running, is what I'm telling you. Like literally under $10,000. Some even less. I got my company running with way less than $10,000. When it comes to just getting up and running. Of course, when you want to do the marketing and stuff like that, you got to figure out which way you want to market. And that's going to be a cost as well. But still, one client, like, you got to feel me on this. One client is going to pay for all that. So let's just say, just because the number is easy, let's just say you spent 10 grand to get your company up and running, right? Literally, with home care, if you were to get one live-in client, like, listen, that's going to pay your whole investment. You'll be making $10,000 plus for one client. So would it be worth You putting investing the $10,000 into yourself, into your business to create something that'll be substantial, and you'll be able to run up the numbers by providing quality care out there in the community and making 10 bands plus a month. So you do the calculation. You put up 10 bands. And let's say you get that live-in client. You get one live-in client. You making more than 10 grand a month. You think that 10 grand was worth investing in yourself? Now, if you calculate that over a 12-month period, you just did $120,000. So y'all got to get out your own way. You know, a lot of y'all, I talk to you, you know, a lot of y'all are interested in getting into the home care industry. You have passion. Oh yeah, and I want y'all to check out my Elite. Be wearing this, you know, sometimes I just throw this on my head when my hair, you know, ain't always tizite, but it's cool though, because I'm rocking my brand on my head. But a lot of y'all just being your own way. You know, you want to do this, you got the passion for it, but you won't do it. Like I talk to people who've been in the industry for 20 years, 25 years, and you still going to clock in for Joe Blow LLC. That don't make sense. You getting paid, you making money, but you already know that ain't the way you want to go, because you understand that really in this industry you chasing the money. You know, because something happened to your client, now you got to go somewhere else. Now we need the caregivers for sure. So, you know, if you just want to be a caregiver, man, look, I love you. Like, come on, you can come work for Elite too. But what I'm saying is, if you at that crossroad where you're saying you don't want to be on that side anymore, you want to be the boss, you want to come on and sit in the seat, you want to come sit behind here so you can run the operation, then you got to put yourself out there. You got to get out your own way. You have to trust in somebody to help you. And like I tell everybody, regardless whether you pick me or not, I'm still moving. I'm still operating. I'm still doing what I got to do. My family, we are free doing the things that we want to do. But I'm trying to help other people, you know, experience the same success. But you guys won't get out of your own way. You know, you scared. You've been scared for 20 years trying to do stuff. And where has that got you? You got to think about that. Where has that got you being scared? You like, I want to do this thing. I had this thing in my head, but you won't do it. So guess what's going to happen? You're going to end up living with regret. So even if you had to spend 10 grand, you're investing this in yourself for growth, to have a business, to make moves, to be able to establish yourself and make money. It's a no-brainer. You spend more money on stupid stuff, and you know it. And I'm talking to the ladies the most. Y'all be spending money. That's gonna be another conversation. But people spend money on the stuff that they want to spend money on. So you would rather go buy a Gucci bag or whatever you wear. I don't know, Coach or whatever type of stuff you want to wear. But what is that doing for you? You're trying to impress other people. Oh, because you got this bag, but whole time you broke. Makes no sense. That bag means nothing. They make knockoff bags every day that look exactly like the bag you just spent $5,000 on. It looks the same. You might as well got the knockoff one, so you know you at least would have saved about $4,000. But what I'm saying is, you will go out and spend money on material stuff, you know, to look good, to look like you are here, but you're not. Rather than investing in yourself and really getting to that level, so now it matches up. Now, if you got the Gucci or the Fendi bag or whatever, now your status is really that. You're not faking. So a lot of y'all just faking. You know, y'all just out here faking. You faking the funk for who? Invest in yourself. Like, do this for yourself. Do this for your family. You crying about a couple $1,000s and you spend that on stupid stuff. When most of y'all get the taxes, what you do? You go out, buy a car, buy another car. You already have a car, but you go buy another car, spend the whole taxes, and now you broke again. And you still clocking in and clocking out for the same job that you really hate, but you going there every day. You spent your whole taxes on another car. I know I'm talking to somebody out there right now because I see it. Instead of taking that money and saying, you know what? This year, I'm not doing that. We got a car already. I'm not upgrading nothing. I'm going to take this money. I'm going to invest this into myself. And like I said, if you have a passion for doing this, passion for take care of the elderly and disabled, then right there, most of you already come with the skills. Most of you already have what it takes to be successful in the home care industry. But you won't take the step out there to really do it. You still want to be behind and just dream about it. Dreaming is not gonna get you anywhere. I promise you that. Dreaming is cool. You dream when you sleep. I dream. I have dreams that I don't even want to think about when I'm like, hold up, what kind of, man, what is that? I don't even remember no more. You don't even want to remember. So everybody has dreams. But if you have dreams that you really want to accomplish, then guess what? You have to work towards that. But if you don't take that step, that first step of committing and saying, you know what? I'm going to do this. You know what? I'm going to grind until I get it. Nothing's going to be easy. I don't care what business you try to do right now. So whether you don't do home care, whether you do something else, you still got to put work in. Nothing is going to be easy. Nothing is going to be overnight. But with the guide and with the mentor, it's going to be much easier because now we consolidate your time. Instead of you trying to go through what I went through, to go start from the bottom and just grind it out. No, I got a nice little plan. I got a nice little plate, whatever you like. I call it the steak potatoes, whatever you a vegetarian. I got that for you too. But it's laid out. So this is why I tell people, even when I hop on the phone with them, like, look, you know, this is how much it may cost you to get into this industry. But look at the potential that you can make on the back end. I just told you one live-in client, 10,000 plus. And we're not thinking small, so let's think 3 to 5. 10,000 for 3 to 5 clients. You get 3 clients, that's $30,000 a month with just only 3 clients. Y'all just not hearing me. 3 clients, 30 bands a month. Your job is not paying you that. Nope. Well, really, ain't nobody going to pay you that. Now, unless you create something and make that money on your own. And that's going to be having your own business. And you doing the work. That's cool. You can work 3 jobs. Your CNAs, I'm talking to y'all. Your home health aides, I'm talking to y'all. Even the RN, I'm talking to you too. Y'all working y'all ass off. Like literally. Y'all work hard, you know, and definitely it's a need for you guys. But I'm talking to the ones who like, you know what? I know what I do. I do a great job. But I don't want to continue to just keep doing the work because I know I'm getting the short end of the stick. The agency owner, he's getting the bag. So scared is going to keep you where you are. Scared is going to keep you moving around from client to client, client to client, client to client. How long are you willing to do that? How long are you willing to do that? And then complain about it, but then you don't do nothing. You don't do nothing. So at the end of the day, you got to look yourself in the mirror and be like, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to go get a mentor. And if you need a true mentor that's going to really guide you, then come holler at me. But You don't have to holler at me. If you got your own, you got another mentor out here, that's cool too. Just make sure they doing what they say they doing. Like, you need to check them out too. So if they talking, oh yeah, like I'm, I can teach you how to do this. Where? Show me. Like, I need to see you. I need to know that you're real. That you're not gonna disappear on me. Cause my philosophy is my name is everything. So when I talk to people and I say my name, that's everything. Jesse Epps. And I'm the third. So my grandfather, senior, he made moves. He made an impact on this world. You can Google him. Put Jesse Epps in there. He gonna pop up and I'm gonna pop up too. My dad, Jesse Epps Jr., guess what? Made an impact on me and my life. Made sure that I was able to be the man that I am right now. So the name, it's my legacy right there. So I'm not messing up my legacy. And my name is Jesse Epps. So guess what? I stand by that. So, yeah. So think on that. Think on that. Starting a home care agency is going to be cheaper than starting a lot of other businesses. When I had my real estate license, when I jumped out there years ago, prior to home care, I went out there and got my real estate license. Man, listen, it was I passed it. I passed the test and all that. But then guess what? They started to ask me for money. They said, "Oh, you got to pay for the MRIS. You got to pay for this. You got to pay for this." And at that time, I'm like, "What? I got to pay for what? I'm trying to make some money." But whole time I didn't understand that I had to still invest in my business because it was things that I was going to need, just as well as you. You're going to need some things to invest to make your life easier, to be able to be operational, to have momentum, to have automation. You're going to need these things. And if you can't get it right now, it's cool. You just slow walking until you get it. But you have to start working towards that to even get it. If you're not working and you say, "Oh, I'm going to do that," or, you hop on the phone with me and I tell you exactly what you need to do or how you're going to do this to achieve these goals and the results. And the only thing that you say, and the only thing that you think about, well, it's the money. Guess what I understand? It ain't really the money, because if you really want to do something, you figure it out. You're going to figure it out. Anything, and matter of fact, let me go back. So this wise man told me, and this is my dad, this is Jesse Jr. He told me this year, man, he's been telling me this all my life. If he's not able to help me out of situations, or if I get into something that he just can't help me out, either that's with money or coming to get me, or whatever it is, he tell me this. He said, "Well, look, ain't nothing I can do, but you'll figure it out." And guess what? I've been figuring it out my entire life, because I that philosophy is so that those just few words are so powerful, because I already know at the end of the day, it's me and me. Because nobody else can help me. I got to help myself. And I know if I want something, I'm going to figure it out. So right now, you got to figure it out, or your life is going to continue to be just like it is. Nothing's going to change. You keep crying about money, guess what? You're going to have more money problems. "I don't have enough money." You speaking it. But guess what? If it was something that you really wanted, like if you really wanted that and you say, "Oh man, I come hell or high water, I'm going to get this," then guess what? The money that you're talking about that you don't have, you'll find it. You'll get it. You'll make it happen. And you gotta do this throughout your whole life. When I say I wanted to travel, at that time I ain't had the money. But guess what? I said I want to travel. I want to travel the world. I want to go here. My first trip from quitting my job, I went to Italy. Because I said I want to go. I'm going to go. No matter how much it costs, I'm going to do it. And guess what? I did it. So that's what you have to do. Like if you serious, if you passionate about what you want and what you want to do with your life, because there's only a few ways that you're going to go. If you're going to work, then that's cool. You're going to clock in, you're going to clock out. You're going to clock in, you're going to clock out. You're going to clock in and clock out. And one day you're not going to be able to do that because we all going to clock out. But before you clock out, looking over your life, are you going to be like, man, I really made an impact? Or man, I did everything it was that I wanted to do with my life? Or you're going to be like, I regret not trying. I regret not doing that thing that I had this vision, but I didn't even try. Because I was talking about, I don't have it. I don't have the money, or, I don't know if I can do it, or whatever your excuse is. You're making an excuse. You're giving yourself an out route of not doing it. But at the end of the day, you're going to look yourself in the mirror and you're going to regret your entire life. And you don't want that. And that's why I did what I had to do, because I looked at my life years ago and I was like, man, I can't. I don't want to do 10 more years of this. I don't want to drive the bus no more. I don't want to go work for nobody no more. I don't want to do this. I don't have no freedom. I don't have no sense of fulfillment. I just feel like I'm existing. And a lot of y'all are just existing right now. And it's sad because you have so much potential. You have so much in you that you don't even understand, because you won't allow yourself to put it out there. So when this question is asked, how much does it cost to start a home care agency? I just broke that down for you. But does it matter? How much do you want it? That's the question you need to ask yourself. How bad do you want to make this happen? If money wasn't an issue, on a scale of 1 to 10, where are you? If you're not a 10, you're not serious. If you're at a 7, you're not serious. But if you're at that 10, you serious, you ready to go. And guess what I know? When I'm on 10, I'm on 10. I don't care what it is. I'm locked in. I'm at a 10. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to get it. I don't know how, but I'm going to figure it out because I'm on 10. So a lot of y'all that I talk to, you asking questions, I'm answering your questions. But for real, deep down, y'all not on 10. Y'all not on 10. I know when somebody on 10. Because when I'm on 10, I get to it. No matter what, by any means necessary. I'm going to make it happen. Can't nobody stop me. And until you have that mentality, until you have that type of fuel behind you, you're going to continue to give yourself an out route, an excuse, or why you can't do it. I really want to do this. I want to do it this bad. I'm like, nah, you just talking. A lot of people talk. A lot of people talk. I've spoken to many people in different industries who say, yeah, man, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And you look at what they've accomplished or what they've done, they were just talking. So don't just be a talker. You got to invest in yourself, or you're just going to be where you are. It's going to be a sad situation while you see other people continue to flourish. You see other people continue to go and level up. It's because they're making a decision to make something happen. So stop staying on the fence. Get out your own way. Stop thinking about material stuff right now. When you get this money, when you start providing quality, when you start doing the things that you're supposed to do, all that stuff going to come. Nobody cares because you got a Gucci bag. So what? Nobody cares. That doesn't put you on nothing. You're not, okay, that's fine. You got a Gucci bag, so what? Stop trying to impress everybody else. Do something for your family. Make something happen. Invest in yourself, even if it's not home care. But look, I'm going to wrap this up. But if you're looking for a mentor to walk you step by step through this process, and you want to get your home care agency up and running the proper way, the right way, with a mentor, with a coach that's going to guide you step by step, hold your hand, then holler at me. Holler at me. I got you. I'm going to take you through this process. I'm going to show you exactly what you're supposed to do. But you got to be willing to do the work. As long as you're willing to do the work, listen, it's going to happen for you. And I'm going to collapse time. I'm going to give you 9 years, or going on 9 years of experience in a matter of time. Like, it's not going to take you as long to get to where I am right now as it took me. So get serious. Holler at your boy Jesse, the home care general. I'm looking for more home care generals because we're going to take over this industry. Anybody come up from under me or follow me, follow my path, guess what? You're gonna be a home care general, and we're gonna take over. We're gonna take over because they're gonna understand that everybody that comes from here or been coached by me, home care generals, man. We the top of the top. Everybody got to salute to us because they understand. We come with power. We come with quality. We come with the service. We service these people to the fullest. We don't play. All right. Well, look, I'm gonna get with y'all. Y'all already know I drop another video. I don't know when, but when I feel it, I'm gonna drop it for you so you can understand that. Listen, you have the same power in your hand to do this. All right. So y'all have a blessed day, a blessed Thursday, and holler at your boy. If you ready, if you serious, man, holler at me. Inbox me. I'm on Instagram, wherever. Just find me at Home Care General or click the link below. And let's get it. Holler back.